Why are you confident that stocks will be a lot higher in 10 years?
Well, they're not lottery tickets. I mean, when you own a stock, it's a share of a company, and I think companies are going to make a lot more money in 10 years, a lot more money in 20 years, and that's why they go up. That's the only reason.
Do you want to make money doing nothing? Investing in the stock market is no minor task. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of methods and terms to learn, especially if you're braving Wall Street on your own. Yet so many people take part in the money games. Some have even earned their great fortunes through the charts and numbers that represent all of the publicly offered companies. But why should you invest? There are plenty of rewards to reap when you start investing. One of the more important benefits is a dividend. Dividends are like a reward for investing. When a company does exceptionally well on profits, the company can share the wealth with investors. Although a majority of earnings are kept with a company for business activities, the remainder can be given to those who hold stock in the company as a dividend. As an example, in 2017, Apple earned a whopping $48 billion in profits. There's no possibility that the company could spend all of that dough. So instead of hoarding the cash like a movie supervillain, Apple's board of directors elected to give this money out as a dividend to all stakeholders. Not only does this encourage more people to invest in the company, but a dividend payment will ensure that investors will stick around for longer. Usually, established companies with predictable profits are more likely to pay out dividends. These large companies are no longer seeking out huge growth and pay their shareholders as a way to keep them invested.
Here's $1,000 to fix your car, and here's $1,000 profit. Whoa, hold on. You made $2,000 in a couple days? Yep. Oh my God. You gotta teach me how to invest. Okay, but I can see this is going to be a lot of work. So in return, you must teach me Jim Carter.
Well, the answer is I do believe in dividends in a great many situations, including many of the ones, companies in which we own stock. The test about whether to pay dividends is whether you can continue to create more than $1 of value for every dollar you retain. And there are many businesses. Take See's Candy, which we own. See's Candy has paid everything virtually out to us that they've earned because they do not have the ability within See's Candy to use large sums, which they earn, intelligently in their business. So it would be an enormous mistake for See's Candy to retain money. So they distributed Berkshire, and we hope that we move that around in some other area where that dollar becomes worth $1.10 or $1.20 in terms of present value terms. If we do that, the shareholder, whether they're taxable or whether they're not taxable, whether they're a foundation or whether they're living on income even, they are better off if we retain the money. Because if they were going to get $1 in dividends and it became worth $1.10 or $1.20 in market value immediately on a present value basis, they're better off selling a small percentage of their stock and realizing the required amount that way, and they will have more money when they get all through doing that than if we paid it in dividends. But if the time comes, and it will come someday, if the time comes when we don't think we can use the money effectively to create more than $1 of market value per dollar retained, then it should be paid out. And like I say, we do that individually within Berkshire, but because we have this ability to redistribute money in a tax-efficient way within the company, we probably had more reason to retain all of our earnings. If See's Candy were a standalone company, we would simply pay out a lot of the earnings, practically all of the earnings and dividends, just like we do now, except it goes to Berkshire. We like the companies in which we have investments to pay to us the money they can't use efficiently in their own business. In some cases, that's 100% of what they earn. In some cases, it's 0% of the earn. We own some stocks that don't pay any dividends.
When building a dividend-focused portfolio, the reinvestment is vital. Although a dividend portfolio may take years before the prevalent benefits start showing, making money by simply owning a share in a company is too good of an offer to pass up. Making money by simply owning a share in a company is too good of an offer to pass up. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please smash the like button, hit subscribe. I will see you in a couple of days. Be outstanding.